Hi, this is Majin Oni, and since I'm falling behind a little bit, I thought I'd do some a larger number of books, but I'm going to do some really quick, just so that way I can get to the other ones that are a little bit more better. We have Avengers Academy 13, X-Force 9, Captain America 617, Herc 2, Freedom Fighters 9, and then DC Online Legends number 7. Now, since anybody who's playing DC Online Legends can't actually play right now because Sony shut everything down. This is the closest thing you're going to get to your video game. Overall, this was a decent issue. There's a lot of this is basically how Lex Luthor basically jacked up Bruce Wayne, and the art's good, story was entertaining. Like I said, it was a good throwaway title, entertaining read, but don't read too much into it, type thing. Freedom Fighters number 9 is my favorite DC superhero, like a team book. Basically, this issue here centers around Black Condor and Living Bomb, and Living Bomb is basically in a bad situation because he basically, the team's being dismantled, and he doesn't have a place any longer to basically pay for his treatment, and because he basically has to stay in this jail-like thing. Otherwise, he's going to go boom. And he's basically trying to get help to join another team. So the Ray's like, well, I'll see what I can do for you. But eventually, the government, because they fear his power, they basically at the very end take him away. Herc number 2. It's not what I would say the greatest book, but it's an entertaining read, mostly because of Hercules and the way he acts. There's a decent fight between Hobgoblin and Hercules, and I was thinking it says a lot when Hobgoblin cannot beat immortal Hercules, but I understand why. Hercules even without his powers is still a badass. The one thing I thought was kind of funny is here where Hobgoblin's like, I got a flaming sword, rawr, and then Hercules just breaks it. So I thought that was part was kind of funny. From here, though, at the very end, we get to see where things are going to go, and the Greek gods are coming back for this one. So I'm looking forward to seeing further adventures. Captain America 617. This one here, we get some Bucky back history, and it's just, for those of you who can't figure it out yet, Steve Rogers is coming back as Cap, so this is in a sense laying the groundwork for that to happen. The artwork is still it's good, and it fits this type of story that they're trying to tell. It was an entertaining read, but I don't think I don't know. I'm losing faith in Cap, and it's becoming harder and harder for me to read it each week, so I don't enjoy it as much as I used to. Okay, I'm going to do this one next. Next up is Avengers Academy number 13. Avengers Academy has been, even though I've had issues with some of its characters, and I had issues with it at the start, as it keeps going, I find myself enjoying this book more and more. This is actually a much needed, I guess you could say, character building type story. This reminds me of something that would have happened in the X-Men, where you get all these intense episodes or issues, and then finally it's let's have a party type thing, and that's what this thing is here. It's basically they invite a bunch of other superheroes over. They have like a prom. Tigra and Hank Pym get the naughty going on, and it's like it was a good character building / relationship building, more or less, type issue, and I think this is what this title needed. Especially since you had that big battle in the last issue. If you haven't been buying Avengers Academy, buy this one just to get a good idea of the characters and what their attitudes are like, and then 14 is when the fun's probably going to be starting again. So definitely buy this. This is, like I said, this is probably one of the stronger Avenger titles that are out there right now. And finally, Uncanny X-Force number 9. This issue was amazing. This was such a good issue. I could not believe how I was overjoyed, I guess you could say. And it's a story like this that just makes me go, how come the other books can't be as good? Why do they always have to go for the nonsense of, we need to have so many pages of this, we got to throw in the crossovers for that, and all that other nonsense. This was just a fantastic story. The art was good. It's been consistently good. And now that I got the art part out of the way, this is the deal with the story, and this is what makes this story so special. It's a story between Magneto and Wolverine, and the X-Force comes back from their mission, and basically Namor goes to Nemesis gives Magneto an envelope, and based on that, Magneto basically then goes up to the X-Force when they come back from their mission, and he tells Wolverine, "I have a job for you to do." And I mean, I don't really want to spoil it, but I'm going to have to spoil a little bit of this because it really says a lot about the story. It's basically what's going on is Magneto wants Wolverine to kill one of the guards, or the people from the Nazi concentration camp. It's not the guard; it's the guy in charge type thing. And when you just see Magneto's face when he says, "Please do this for me," it just was. There's just so much emotion in this, and so basically Wolverine just dismisses the team, says, "Hey, go back to your lives. I'll handle this." And it was just such a good issue. I read X-Force and I go, okay, we've had 9 issues, and how come Uncanny X-Men, Legacy X-Men, and all these other X titles can't be as good as this? If they were half as good, I would be overjoyed with these titles, and I would sing their praises, and I would be just overjoyed. But unfortunately, this is all we have. And if there's only one X title you buy, please just buy Uncanny X-Force. It has not let me down once yet. So anyways, if you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think. I'll have more reviews up later, so until next time.